Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? It's RysterRyan here. Welcome back to another brand new video. So today, as you can probably tell by the title, I got my good friend Connor here, and we're going to be talking about the WWE Superstar Shakeup coming up on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live as well. So this is a 2-day thing. So I have Connor with me, as most of you guys have probably seen him in my previous videos. We did the Royal Rumble predictions, the Elimination Chamber predictions, and I think we did a live stream a couple weeks ago. So it's good to have you back on here, Connor. So I'm really super excited about the Superstar Shakeup. I think it's gonna be really cool.
I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be like a draft thing or like just gonna be trades, but I'm super excited for it either way. Just hopefully this goes really good.
I think it's really cool how they actually named it the Superstar Shakeup instead of like just calling it a draft. So yeah. I think the way, I think the way this might go is like they might just have like random matches or something, and then like afterwards they might have like a like Raw pick or a SmackDown Live pick, like something like that. Kind of like
what they did, like what they did back in the day.
Yeah. So basically, in this video, me and Connor, we're gonna be talking about our 5 superstars who are going to Raw and 5 superstars that we think are going to SmackDown Live. So we're going to do 5 superstars each for each brand. So this is just kind of a prediction about who we think is going where. You want to do Raw or SmackDown first?
It's your channel. You get to pick.
Okay, so why don't we go... let's do Raw first. Okay.
All right.
We'll say SmackDown for the best for last. But anyway, alright, so the first one I had on my list going to Raw is Dolph Ziggler. So this was honestly kind of hard. So I could see either Dolph Ziggler or The Miz going to Raw. But I kind of see more of Dolph Ziggler going to Raw because I think The Miz has done really well on SmackDown Live. And Dolph Ziggler's done really good on there as well. But I think it's kind of time for a change. And I think he just kind of needs to switch brands because I think I kind of have a feeling they don't really know what to do with him anymore on SmackDown Live. So I think it's just time for a brand switch.
I mean, right when he turned heel, he faced Kalisto and Apollo Crews. So if that's saying something, then...
Yeah, I mean, like that feud was honestly, it was kind of wasn't bad, but it was kind of stale, to be honest. Like
it was like the most awkward put together feud I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, it was just like him beating 2 other baby faces.
My first pick is Alexa Bliss. So the Raw's women's division is really terrible, if I'm being honest. They do not know how to use them properly. Basically, it's just Charlotte, Bayley, Sasha, and everybody else is irrelevant. Yeah, and everybody else is irrelevant. But I can actually see Alexa Bliss going to Raw. I saw a Photoshop earlier, like a couple days ago, of her holding the women's title on Raw. So you know what? It actually wouldn't be that bad as her as champ, or give her a good run with the title. So I can see her actually going to Raw.
Yeah.
So
same here. I think that would be a really good addition to the Raw Women's Division. And so second up, that's who I have. Second up, Alexa Bliss going to Raw. Now, possibly, I could definitely see 2 women going to Raw, but I think Alexa Bliss probably needs to go to Raw. Because I really think the Raw Women's Division needs kind of more heels, because you got like Bayley and Sasha Banks and Dana Brooke, I think, turned face too. But I think you could probably put Becky Lynch on that list too, because I think Raw's in need of some baby faces. But I could see Alexa Bliss going to Raw just to kind of give maybe Bayley like some new opponents and everything. And I think Alexa Bliss versus Bayley would be a good rivalry. But yeah, like I agree with Connor, because I've liked Charlotte, Bayley, and Sasha Banks. I've liked that trio, but it's just really kind of stale, and that's what it's been. That's what the Raw Women's Division has been for like the past year, and I think it's just kind of time for a change. So I think Alexa Bliss could really bring some momentum going into the Raw Women's Division. So that would be really cool.
Yeah, I understand. So you want to go with my second pick now?
Yeah, go ahead.
My second pick is American Alpha. Their title run for SmackDown was just so bad. They basically, their whole feud was basically just saying like they don't have any competition, they're dominating, even though their title run was so bad. I'm so glad the Usos are champions now. because that was just so bad. But Raw's tag team division is actually just amazing. So honestly, them going to Raw would just be great for the tag division on Raw. So
yeah, I agree. And so that's my third pick to go to Raw as well. So I have this one was really kind of tough for me, but I can see American Alpha going to Raw, and especially now with Kurt Angle as the new Raw General Manager.
I didn't even think about that.
I think that would be really cool. I don't know if he would ever like manage American Alpha, but that would be really cool. Like, because like American Alpha is basically like this generation's world's greatest tag team, and like, you know, American Alpha and Kurt Angle like together, like that is pretty cool. Like that's pretty dope. So I think American Alpha could really boost up the Raw tag team division, because Raw has the Hardys, the Revival, Sheamus and Cesaro, and who else? The Golden Truth.
Shining Stars.
Yeah, they got New Day. Yeah, Shining Stars. I forgot about them. But yeah, I can see American Alpha going to Raw. That would be pretty cool.
I can see that.
Kurt Angle.
Alright, so my third one is AJ Styles. So probably the best wrestler in the world right now. And the match with Shane McMahon was probably the best match. Actually, it was the best match of the night. I just felt like WrestleMania was just really rushed, and like they didn't give enough time for people, but that's just me. But basically, the MVP of 2016 could probably go to Raw. I can see it for like maybe Roman Reigns or something if they're gonna do like the trade thing. So yeah, I can see AJ Styles going to Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
I don't want it, but I can see it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I really want AJ Styles to stay on SmackDown.
Because they got Shinsuke now.
Yeah, dude.
So,
Shinsuke on SmackDown Live, dude. Dude, I was freaking stoked on his debut. I thought his debut could have been a little better, but still, it was pretty cool though.
I think now we're probably gonna get like a Miz and Shinsuke feud.
Yeah,
from,
I wouldn't mind that.
That's a good feud.
So next up, I got Kalisto going to Raw. That is my next pick. I just kind of think Kalisto, like, they honestly do not know what to do with him on SmackDown Live. Yeah, I think his run on SmackDown Live has just really been, it's been bad. Like, I kind of almost forgot that Kalisto was even part of the SmackDown Live roster. And I think he needs to jump over to Raw.
Kalisto as a person.
I think he needs to jump over to Raw and join the Cruiserweight division and kind of help the Cruiserweight division out. Because, I mean, Kalisto is a great talent, but I think a move to the Cruiserweight division could really help him. And just imagine Kalisto and Neville feuding for the Cruiserweight title. That would be really good.
That actually wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, Kalisto needs to go to Raw. Like, if WWE doesn't pull this off, like, I will be like really surprised. It's like Kalisto needs this.
My next pick is what was one of yours, Dolph Ziggler. As you said earlier, he is basically doing nothing on SmackDown. Sometimes he was in the Battle Royal. I don't know why he should have had a match, but yeah, he's a great talent. I feel like he's very underrated. I think he should be used right, and I think Raw can actually do something, maybe give him some title shots for the United States title or something like that.
Yeah.
Because he deserves it. He's a great talent. He's just...
Yeah, I think if I might be mistaken, but I think if I'm correct, I think he was on the Raw brand, I think back in 2011 or 2012.
Yeah.
And like he had a great US title run.
Mm-hmm. He was also the Money in the Bank holder in like 2012
so
or
he had
2013
a good Raw
or
run.
something.
Maybe he might do a little better on Raw, but still, I mean, he won the Intercontinental title on SmackDown Live or at No Mercy, but he still had a great he had a great run on SmackDown Live, but I think it's just kind of time for a change for him. But so now to my final pick for Raw, I got is the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Now I probably don't want to see, more likely I don't want to see AJ Styles going to Raw, but I wouldn't mind it either. Just AJ Styles, like basically SmackDown Live, what it is today is really honestly because of AJ Styles, and like he's pretty much almost the whole reason why I watch SmackDown Live. But I kind of see AJ Styles going to Raw to kind of regroup with the club and everything with Gallows and Anderson, because that's kind of talk of what's been going around is that they want to reunite the club together. But that would be pretty cool. But I can kind of see AJ Styles going to Raw.
Yeah, I think either AJ Styles is going to Raw. My bad. Either AJ Styles is going to Raw with reuniting the club, or the club go to SmackDown or something like that. Because either way, it'll be good.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's a good move to reunite the club. So those are my 5 picks for Raw. And was that everything for your list?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I have one more actually. It's Mickey James, but we can just move on to SmackDown.
Mickey James.
If you
Okay.
want. Yeah.
All right. So that was his 5 picks. All right. So now we're gonna move on to SmackDown Live. So of course, SmackDown Live is my favorite show. My favorite over Raw, but I still like Raw too.
If you like Raw over SmackDown, we can't be friends. Kidding. I'm kidding.
All right. Yeah, like Raw does not know how to book, so yeah, you're out of here, man.
But Kurt Angle is there, so hopefully we can save Raw.
But hey, Hardys are back there, the rival. Hey, life is good, man. Alright, so anyway. So my first pick going to SmackDown Live is Rusev. So, Rusev had a great run on Raw. I mean, it wasn't bad or anything, but I think it's time for a change because I think, let's see, he got injured, I think, a couple weeks ago. So I would definitely love to see him on SmackDown Live. I think he could be really dominant. I think he'd make a good Intercontinental Champion, but
I can see
I can really dig Rusev going to SmackDown.
I can see it. I think the only reason they had that match with Big Show and Rusev is because Rusev got hurt, so I guess that's the only reason why. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I might be mistaken.
Yeah. It was kind of weird. Like those Fastlane matches were kind of pointless. Like they were just out of nowhere. Alright. So next up, oh, did you have a pick?
I have Charlotte going to SmackDown because I feel like Alexa Bliss and Charlotte will probably have a trade. Charlotte on the women's division on SmackDown would just be great. That'd be a great addition because SmackDown actually knows what they're doing for booking, so they want to make Charlotte have a pay-per-view streak. I really hope. But yeah, I can totally see Charlotte going to SmackDown.
Yeah. Alright, okay, so my next pick going to SmackDown is the New Day. So this was really kind of hard. It was kind of for me either between New Day or Enzo going the most, but I think probably more than likely New Day probably needs to go to SmackDown Live because I think the SmackDown Tag Team division really is in need of some help, and I think New Day can really help them out. So I think, I know of course we've already seen this before, but of course we've already seen New Day feud with the Usos, but still, I mean, like, New Day could really help out SmackDown Live.
Yeah, I just made a last minute change while you were speaking, my bad. But I can see, now my list is Enzo and Cass. Enzo and Cass is basically just extremely stale at this point. They're not doing anything on Raw. I thought they were going to win at Mania, but I'm glad the Hardys won. But if it was not going to be the Hardys, it's probably going to be not the New Day, Enzo and Cass. So I can actually see them going to SmackDown. I was going to put the club, but then you brought up a good point with AJ, and Finn is also on Raw, so we can have Bullet Club back.
Yeah, that was kind of hard for me. It was either between New Day or Enzo and Cass, but I kind of hope both of them go, because I think they need kind of I think they just really need a change, but I could probably see New Day going most, but I mean, no offense to New Day, because like they basically pretty much faced everybody, but I still wouldn't mind it. I still wouldn't mind New Day going to SmackDown, and you never know what that might lead to. You know, maybe it might lead to singles run or something, but you just never know. So I can see New Day going to SmackDown.
Yeah, I can definitely see that too.
So,
alright, next up.
Did you have another pick?
Mine was Enzo Cass, so you can go next.
Okay. Sorry. Alright, next up, I got Charlotte going to SmackDown, like what Connor said. So I think either Charlotte or Sasha Banks needs to go to SmackDown Live. Now, honestly, in my opinion, I think it should be Sasha Banks, but I think they're probably setting up the Bayley versus Sasha Banks feud for SummerSlam. So I think Charlotte probably needs to go to SmackDown. And, you know, just imagine Charlotte versus Naomi. Like, that would be a really good match.
I actually would not mind that.
Dude, that would be a really good rivalry.
Alright, mine. Are you done talking?
Yeah.
Okay. Mine is Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn at this point is just a jobber. He is literally putting over everybody on the roster when he should be getting put over. But I really think if they did not put the U.S. title on Sami Zayn very soon, then they should just put him on SmackDown at this point, because SmackDown would actually book him right. I can actually see him with an IC title run. Hopefully beat Dean Ambrose, because Dean Ambrose's IC champion is actually really bad. No offense to Dean Ambrose, but yeah, I can actually see Sami Zayn going to SmackDown and hopefully getting a decent run on SmackDown Live.
Yeah, I can see that's my next pick too. So I got Sami Zayn going to SmackDown Live. So, just imagine like all of the feuds that he could have, like especially with the Intercontinental title. He'd make a good IC champion. But just imagine all the feuds like against Ty Dillinger, Dolph Ziggler, or The Miz. I mean, shit, he could even be a great main event star on SmackDown Live.
Yeah.
I was really hoping that Sami Zayn would go to SmackDown Live like last year, but he really needs this.
I can see it. All right. Next up is Roman Reigns. I'm actually really enjoying Roman Reigns' heel or heelish character right now. He did not literally speak for like 15 minutes on Raw, and he just said like 3 or 4 words, and then
like
just
5
left.
words or something like that. Like, this is my yard now.
Yeah, and then just left. But the looks of it, it's gonna be Brock versus Roman, but I can just see Roman going on SmackDown, maybe trading him back to Raw for the Brock and Roman match, or Roman could even win the Royal Rumble, just fight for the Universal title. So I can definitely see it.
Yeah. This one was really kind of tough for me, so I had to pick between either Roman or Seth. But I'm gonna go with Seth Rollins to SmackDown. So I think SmackDown would be really good for Seth Rollins, because if AJ Styles leaves SmackDown, it would really hurt the brand. But I think if Seth Rollins went, it would really kind of help it. So I can see Seth Rollins going to SmackDown. I've really enjoyed his run on Raw, and I hope he does stay. But if he does, I would definitely love to see him go to SmackDown, face off against guys like Bray Wyatt or let's see who else. Trying to think.
Randy Orton.
Yeah, that'd be good. There's a couple others.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would definitely love to see Seth Rollins on SmackDown. But Roman Reigns like going to SmackDown would be really awesome, because he could be a really good heel on there. But I think Seth Rollins would probably go to SmackDown.
Even if AJ stays on SmackDown, we can even have Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles.
Yeah, like dude, like that would be so good. Or if you had like Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns go to SmackDown Live, like that could really help it out.
Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke.
Yeah, okay. I'm really kind of hoping that AJ Styles stays on SmackDown Live because of Shinsuke Nakamura. But like you never know. Like, but this is really fun. Like this is gonna be really awesome. So I can't wait for Raw and SmackDown Live. It's gonna be really awesome. So that is our 5 superstar predictions for Raw and SmackDown Live. So Connor, it's been awesome having you. So I can't wait for the superstar shakeup to happen. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will leave Connor's channel in the description down below, so be sure to check him out and follow him on Twitter. And thank you all for watching. Be sure to leave a like if you do enjoy, and subscribe for more content. Until the next video, I will see you on the next one. Take care, and we're out.